Guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. So it is December 9th, 2017, and winter break for me starts December 19th after my final, which will end at about noon latest, of 2017. So I have 10 more days left, and I have one more day of classes, and then the rest of them are either study days or days I'm taking my final. So, today I wanted to do like a college video because I've been at college for 3 months, and today was actually the first day it snowed in Baltimore. And luckily I was prepared, I had everything I needed, and I was kind of inspired to make this video because my parents did help me pack and everything, and that was really great. But my parents went to school different generation and everything. So I also watched a lot of YouTube videos on like girls who are currently in school, what they brought, what helped them, what didn't help them, and what they would have done differently, etc. And that was really nice because like I'm an only child, so I don't have like an older sister or older brother to look up to and be like, oh, this is what so and so did, therefore I should do the same. Like it was kind of just me, and I'm one of the oldest cousins, so that's why I feel like I'm trying to like show other kids like what I went through, or other, young adults like what I went through, as opposed to my older cousins showing me that because I'm one of the older kids. So, long story short, I'm going to be doing a video on college, and here are some tips. So, be mindful of location. I grew up in Hawaii, and then I moved to Colorado, and now I'm in Baltimore. So I had a lot of winter clothes from Colorado to Baltimore, which helped me. But some kids at Loyola were like, oh, it's the first time I'm seeing snow. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, but are you prepared for the snow? Like, do you have everything you need in regards to gear, etc.? I probably brought too much gear because I'm used to the cold at this point, so I don't really need as much gear as I brought. But I have it just in case I needed it. And one thing that was tough for me is I live in a small dorm with my roommate and I. So space was definitely like something I'm still trying to get used to. So one thing I suggested was only take what you wear and use every day. What I did in my first semester was I brought too many clothes and then didn't bring enough makeup, so I had to return clothes back home and then buy more makeup. I would suggest evening them out. If you are someone who really loves sports, bring the equipment you use every day and bring the clothes you wear every day. If you are like a makeup guru like me, and I also blog on YouTube, as you guys know, so I need that makeup, but I probably didn't need as much as I bought like for college. Bring the makeup you wear every day, and then bring the clothes you wear every day. I was loving a couple of makeup items, and then that's the only makeup items I brought because I was like, this is what I'm using every day, this is all that I'll need. And then, throughout 3 months, I was like, it's a different season, there's more, I need a little bit more makeup, I don't have eyeshadow, like there's stuff I'm missing. And now I have a lot of palettes, which is nice for when I go back home, because then at Christmas I know I'll have everything. But I probably went a little overboard with makeup, but I love all the makeup I have. But long story short, don't bring what you don't need, but don't not bring what you do need. So that's a big tip as well. Some stuff that helped me out in regards to cleaning supplies were, I bought like a handheld steamer. So I didn't actually know how to use a steamer before this, but you put the water in to like this little container and you wait for it to heat up, and then you like steam it. And there's tutorials on YouTube, and then you steam it, and it's like a handheld steamer. And then all your clothes, it's like an iron. It's like all your clothes are, straightened at that point. And then also I had a handheld vacuum, and it's just like a little handheld vacuum. And it was so easy because you guys have seen the giant vacuums and everything. Those are just way too big. And my handheld vacuum was perfect for my dorm because my dorm isn't that big, so I could just vacuum everything you needed, and that was great. And then I'm looking off my notes, and one thing I forgot to add was my mom got me like deodorizer for the carpet, so I spray it on the carpet, and it's like little white like specks on the carpet. Wait for 15 minutes and then vacuum it all up, and then it like makes sure that the room smells really nice. And one other thing I had was like a little deodorizer, and there's like these little like, what do you call it, like little beads inside of this jar, and the beads were actually like fragrance. So then as the beads like decreased in the jar and like almost evaporated, the room would smell really nice. So that was one thing I also used. And one thing that also helped me were paper towels. My roommate and I both use them a lot for anything we need. And it was good that I had extra so she can use mine as well. But some stuff I brought that like I didn't really need, like too many paper towels, too many cleaning supplies. Be careful with that. Only bring what you need. You don't need to bring like every single cleaning supply, because then it just takes up too much space, and definitely be mindful of that. One thing that I really has benefited me is I have headphones. It's the Tiffany blue headphones, if you guys have seen in my other videos. It's really nice because if I watch a film on my laptop, my roommate doesn't have to hear like what I'm watching. Like, she's not a really huge fan of Family Guy, and I love watching Family Guy. So with my headphones in and her headphones in, we didn't have to like hear what we were watching, which was nice because like if she wants to listen to music that I don't like, or I'm watching a show that she doesn't like, it was okay because we had headphones. And also probably bring a little bit of extra money for headphones. Some of my headphones have, broken in the past, and then if I didn't have extra money to spend on a new pair, then I wouldn't have headphones. The next thing is, if you have a little refrigerator in your dorm room, I would highly recommend a refrigerator in your dorm room. If you do have one, definitely bring some coffee or tea for the mornings, because college days can be long. Even though there's not a lot of classes during the day, like I take 15 credits, so some days are really busy and other days are not as busy. But even on the days that are not as busy, sometimes I have to stay out later and just, sometimes I'm partying, other times I'm trying to study and do homework, and it's like later nights. Definitely try to get some caffeine in you, either through coffee or tea. On that same note, also bring some snacks. Sometimes if you want a late night snack and you can't get food anywhere else, bring some of your favorite snacks and keep them in your dorm room. That has definitely helped me. And last but not least, be good about like products you use on the daily. So razors, shaving cream, feminine products, protection, like I know that like that might sound a little like graphic, but it's college, stuff happens. Have extra, protection. Just be mindful of that, because if you're getting your monthly bill and it comes every month, you want to make sure you have enough. I've definitely had moments where I was like, do I have enough pads to like keep me through? Like, am I okay? Like, do I have everything I need? Like, that is a big deal, because if I can't just walk to a pharmacy, I need to make sure that I have what I need. So I would honestly suggest bringing too much of that than not enough, because it's better to have too much than not enough. That was the last thing I had on there. Definitely more, it's aimed towards all college kids, but like the last one is definitely more for women because of periods, but at the same time, that is important. I know that might not be like the best thing to talk about and like the most fun thing to talk about, but that is like a reality. You're in a college dorm room for 9 months, or 10 months, 8 months, depending on the university, but like you're there for kind of a while, so you want to make sure you have what you need in regards to supplies if you can't just go to a nearest Target or anything. So that is very important. So let's see, I talked about location, space, cleaning supplies. Also one thing that helped me a lot, which I kind of liked, was there's nothing wrong with the backpack, but like I personally was kind of over backpacks, so I have like a little satchel that I wear, and that has been really nice because it's been a nice change from backpacks. But if you like backpacks, go to, not Sports Authority, like Amazon or Target and get like JanSport backpack or your favorite kind of backpack. If you are not a fan, there are satchels you can also get. And then what I do is I switch out the books I need for that day and what I am not using, because it's 15 credits, but it's, how do I explain it? It's different subjects each day. So I need to switch out what I have in my backpack and what I don't. So that has been really nice as well. And then I also have a big red purse for like my keys, my ID, my swipe, which is like a swipe to like get into the buildings. Make sure you don't lose that kind of stuff. I always lose my key. But one thing that was cool is on my last key, I had a little emoji that my boyfriend got me, and it's like a little stuffed emoji. And I put that on my key, so it's obviously like my key because that was the emoji that my boyfriend gave me. Definitely make sure that your items are distinguished from others and that it's something that represents you. That's another piece of advice. And I believe that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this college advice video, and you guys have a great rest of the day. And, hope you guys are getting ready for Christmas break and getting ready for the Christmas holidays, or the holidays. If I always say Christmas because I was raised Catholic, but if you do not celebrate Christmas, for the holidays, have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you all in my next video. Bye.